Now, with some of these stories, has the meaning or the relevancy changed?
I don't think so. You know, there's still time, the same though at the time. I don't speak my language. My dad from government school speaks language. He never taught me, so I didn't tell him my language. I wish I could speak my language, but he never taught me. You know, I think that's, I tell it to little kids, preschool kids, to college students, so people really enjoy the stories. It's important that to learn this type of learning. Kids survived anthropologists, survived missionaries, now surviving wannabes, you know. So really, stories are really strong, I believe.
There's currently a movement to document and preserve the language. I think most native cultures are in danger of losing their language. And what is discovered after studying the language for a while, the student of the language needs to go to the next level of language use and kind of cultural, I don't know if it's indoctrination or assimilation. And so the story is the place where that happens, where you become not only a speaker, but you also become a thinker of it within the language. So it's a critically important, I guess, part of the effort, because so many local tribes are really operating at the intermediate level of language development for new speakers.
Well, being mixed, you know, and just descendancy Indian blood, that's always a challenge to fit in enough or to be Indian enough in any given spot, because whether it's Indians or whites, or non-Indians, I should say, whatever color, if you're not Indian enough, you ain't Indian enough, you know, to their look, what they need you to look like. So that's always been a bit of a challenge, not too bad. The other thing is, I really like writing my own personal stories, my own narrative, if you will, about life and what I've been through or experienced. And so threading that in with traditional stories, that's something I've really been doing in the last 4 or 5 years, I guess. And I like to lean toward the comedy. I like the funny, so I like to write a lot of that stuff. So and that's a big challenge right now, is for me to keep a balance in. Like if I go to a storytelling festival, I'm there as the Indian teller. They want those stories, and I'm jonesing to tell I want to tell you about this time when I, you know. So I can pepper in a few. But.
So it sounds like it's the same challenges that got you into storytelling in the first place, in terms of other people's stereotypes of what Indians are.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I guess so. I hadn't thought about that myself.
Have you seen any progress in that regard?
I think so. Yeah, I think more and more, and it depends on where you live in the U.S. on Turtle Island. More and more people accept that. Oh, not all Indians look like that, and not all Indians think like that or behave like that.
And what do you think is the cause of that?
I think it's from Indians being really busy, or Native people, I should say. Let me get right about it. Native people being really busy in all manner of art. Literature, theater, film, paint, graffiti, tattoo, whatever. More and more, the non-Indian world sees that the Indian world is very vibrant, very alive, and very varied. You know, I think most of America has finally learned that not all Indians live in teepees. I think that's finally coming through.
And is there anything else that you'd like people to know about Indian storytelling today?
I think it's important to keep it alive. You know, that's why I do what I do. You know, I adapted for theater, and I've done theater since '84, and I just keep it alive and work with youth and adults. You know, and I told this one legend about prevention of sex abuse, incest. I told it up at Evergreen Longhouse. This guy came and said, "You told that story just like my grandma." And it felt like it's a good thing that I did just like his grandma. It really made me feel good. I'd done internet search on historical trauma. There's ways to heal historical trauma, songs, ceremonies, dancing, and another is storytelling. That's the way to heal. I think it's a good healing way of healing our woundedness. Yeah.
Well, thank you, Ed.
Yeah. The only option we have is to heal.